LearningBlock. Today we are identifying quadrilaterals. So that means we are talking about those four-sided, four-angled shapes. Yes, the polygons, quadrilateral, quad, meaning four. You also have a quad muscle, you know, because I think there are four muscles there. One goes here, one goes there. But anyway, yes, we are learning about quadrilaterals and how to identify them. All right, today we're going to focus on rectangles, I do believe. But to start this thing out, again, polygons are, you know, two-dimensional shapes, right? I do believe. Don't want to give you the wrong information. No, a quadrilateral is a polygon, a two-dimensional shape that has four sides and four angles. Okay, I think it's kind of hard to have a shape with four sides and not four angles, but yeah, polygons. Now quadrilaterals. Today, again, like I said, we're focusing on rectangles. Now, a rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. Now, if you remember the parallelograms, it has two pairs of parallel sides that never cross or connect, but continue going for all of eternity, such as that. I know it's bad, but just have a good imagination, okay, please? All right, so there is a parallelogram, and it being a rectangle being a parallelogram means that it is a quadrilateral and it has two pairs of parallel sides. So let's think about that for a moment. So rectangle is a quadrilateral. Good, check. Now, rectangle is a parallelogram. Good, check. In order for it to be a parallelogram, it has to be a quadrilateral. And now the next important part about a rectangle, it has not an angle. It doesn't have an angle. It has four angles that are equal to 90 degrees. 90 degrees or form the shape of an L. 90 degrees right there, box. The way you can help your child understand the whole idea of a 90-degree angle is if you have a pack of index cards or the Post-it type cards. If you could take a Post-it card and put it in that space perfectly, it forms a right angle. It forms 90 degrees. Generally speaking, a wall is connected by a 90-degree angle, but a rectangle has four of them. So once I find my pen, it is not here. Oh, there it is. All right, I had the back side of the pen. You could have told me. All right, so that's why I was moving. So again, whoa, skipping slides on me. All right, so right angle has 90 degrees, and you have four of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If it has four right angles, squared angles, then it is a rectangle. Always check out the square video though. It'll blow your mind. All right, so back to our rectangle. Now, a parallelogram, like I said, is with four right angles, is a rectangle. This means if you look at a square, again, this is our regular rectangle that we're used to seeing. It has four right angles, but if you look at this square, it also has four right angles. There's a different property of the square that makes it a square, but anytime your child sees a square, let them know that that is still a rectangle. It has properties of a square, but it also has properties of a rectangle because it is a parallelogram with four right angles. So it is both a rectangle and a square. So I am looking at a rectangle here and a rectangle here. This rectangle here also happens to be a square. Check out the square video. That's all I'm gonna say to you. So what are non-rectangles? Non-rectangles, all right, these four objects that you see here are non-rectangles for the obvious reasons, right? This quadrilateral here is not a rectangle simply for the fact it does not have four right angles. And notice I put the square here because it's also a square angle. This does not have 4 right angles, so it is not a rectangle. This trapezoid, if only came up, nope, it's not even a parallelogram. Neither is this one, so they are not a parallelogram. So in order to have a rectangle, remember, we need a parallelogram and 4 right angles. All right, thank you again for joining me on my learning block. I hope this helps. I hope your child really can get a grasp of identifying these quadrilaterals with your help. All right, check out our resources because they will have some examples of non-rectangles and rectangles, and your child can work on them. I'll see you next time. Thank you again for joining me on my learning block. Keep learning with me.